What do you do when your credit card balance seems to be climbing, but your cash flow feels like it's at zero? It's a tough spot, but there are thoughtful steps you can take, even when money is tight, that can help you understand your options and move toward taking control. And when we say zero cash flow, we're not necessarily talking about having no income. We mean that common feeling where your income arrives and your essential expenses immediately claim it, leaving little to nothing left to address that growing credit card balance. If that sounds familiar, this information is for you. Step 1. A proactive first step. The very first step is about gathering information and understanding your current situation. One option people in this situation often explore is contacting your credit card company directly. Many financial institutions have programs designed to assist customers who are facing temporary financial difficulties. You can find the customer service number on the back of your card. When you call, be prepared to explain your circumstances clearly and calmly. They may ask for documentation to verify your situation, such as a letter confirming reduced work hours or recent pay stubs. It's important to ask clear questions. Inquire about any potential temporary changes to your interest rate or monthly payments. Also, be sure to ask about the duration and the specific terms of any arrangement they might offer. Remember, this conversation is about gathering information to see what's possible for your specific account. Step 2. Understanding your restructuring options. If you're looking for ways to potentially change the structure of your debt, there are several common financial tools that people research. It's important to understand the pros and cons of each before making any decisions. First, there are balance transfer cards. Some people with a qualifying credit score look into these. They can offer a low or 0% introductory interest rate for a set period, which can provide an opportunity to pay down the principal balance. It's important to know that there is typically a balance transfer fee, usually 3 to 5% of the amount transferred. Also, after the promotional period ends, the standard interest rate applies to the remaining balance, which can be high. Second, there are debt consolidation loans. This is a type of personal loan from a bank, credit union, or online lender that you use to pay off multiple debts. The goal is to have one single loan, ideally with a lower interest rate than what you are paying across your credit cards. This simplifies your monthly payments. However, it's crucial to compare the total cost over the life of the new loan, including any origination fees, to ensure it's a beneficial move for your situation. A third path is working with nonprofit credit counseling agencies. Reputable agencies, often accredited by organizations like the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC, provide financial education. They may help you create a debt management plan, or DMP. In a DMP, the agency works with your creditors to potentially lower your interest rates. You then make one consolidated monthly payment to the agency, and they distribute it to your creditors. These nonprofit agencies typically charge a modest monthly fee for administering the plan. Step 3. Finding micro cash flow. Even small, consistent amounts of extra cash can make a significant difference in your plan. Many people find creative ways to generate what we call micro cash flow to supplement their budget and accelerate their progress. Here are a couple of common areas to explore. First, consider selling unused items. Platforms like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or eBay can be useful for selling things you no longer need, from electronics and furniture to clothing. To be successful, it helps to take clear, well-lit photos and write honest, detailed descriptions of the item's condition. Another area is the gig economy. Apps like DoorDash or Instacart for deliveries, TaskRabbit for handyman services, or freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr for short-term digital projects offer flexible opportunities. It's important to understand that earnings can vary widely based on your location, the demand in your area, and the type of work you do. The goal here isn't necessarily to start a whole new career, but to see if generating even an extra $20, $50, or $100 a week is a feasible option to help you reach your goals faster. Step 4. Rebalancing your expenses. The next step is to conduct a short-term spending audit. This isn't about deprivation or cutting out everything you enjoy. It's about gaining awareness of where your money is truly going. For just 1 month, track your spending. You can do this by reviewing your bank and credit card statements or by using a budgeting app that categorizes your transactions automatically. Look for small, temporary adjustments you can make. Are there streaming services you're subscribed to but haven't watched in months? Could you reduce dining out or takeout meals for a few weeks and cook at home instead? The primary objective is to temporarily redirect those funds toward making all your minimum payments on time. This helps you avoid costly late fees and protects your credit history from negative marks. Budgeting frameworks, like the popular 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt, can provide a helpful structure for this analysis. Step 5. Building your long-term plan. Once you've taken these initial steps and perhaps freed up a little extra cash flow, you can begin applying it with a structured long-term strategy. Two of the most widely discussed methods for paying down debt are the Debt Snowball and the Debt Avalanche. The Debt Snowball method involves listing your debts from the smallest to the largest. You make minimum payments on everything, but you put all your extra money toward the smallest debt until it's gone. This gives you a quick psychological win, which can be highly motivating and help you build momentum. The Debt Avalanche method, on the other hand, involves listing your debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest. You again make minimum payments on all debts, but focus your extra payments on the one with the highest interest rate. This approach can potentially save you more money on interest over the long term, as you're tackling the most expensive debt. Neither method is universally better. The best one really depends on your personality. Do you thrive on quick wins to stay in the game, or are you more motivated by long-term cost efficiency? The most important part isn't perfection. It's choosing a plan and building the consistency to see it through. What's the first small step you're considering taking after watching this? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more educational content on personal finance.